gang, welcome back to Spaghetti for Your Thoughts, the podcast. I'm Greta.
I'm Jenica.
And after a brief hiatus, we're back, baby.
Thanks for joining us again.
It's a hot day. We've got our coffee.
It is almost 90 degrees.
I literally...
Cheers
to that.
Cheers.
I stepped out of the house today and I was a little bit gagged, as the children say.
Okay, so what is gagged? Is that good or bad? Or both?
It's kind of just like stunned.
Shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Okay.
Which could be positive or negative,
Because I've kind of heard it in both connotations and I'm like... What are we supposed to do
I've
here?
been saying it a lot lately. Hate to be that person, but it's quite applicable.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's fun.
Gagged.
I'm gagged at that.
Did you watch that interview I sent you? Because
of Sabrina Carpenter?
No.
Oh.
Of the... What's her face? Okay, this is not... Sorry. Let's move on.
No, quick, tell me.
No, but that Sabrina Carpenter interview with Emma Chamberlain at the Met Gala is hilarious.
Google it. It's funny.
It's so funny. Let's dance.
Let's dance.
Do you know I call you Sapcart behind your back? No. Oh, okay.
She's so dry.
Next question. I know. Anyway.
No, but what interview was this that you sent me?
The Quinn Blackwell and Billie Eilish.
I still haven't watched it.
Okay.
I will.
Because she says gagged a lot in there, and I'm like, interesting.
Don't know how to feel about gagged.
Anywho, Greta,
Jenny,
how was your week?
It was good. I've been busy working on getting stuff ready for Comic-Con.
Sweet.
It's a lot of work, but it's been really fun, and I'm really excited.
You got all your prints done?
I got my prints today. I almost brought them in to show you, but
you should have.
Been fun.
The gang loves to see.
Maybe I'll show you later.
Why do I feel like 1 week off and I don't know what I'm doing?
Hi, this is awkward.
Nah.
Okay, Jen, you have anything to say to me, or do you want me to jump in?
You can go ahead.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick thing.
She was ready for that.
No. This isn't even that interesting, but I just want to do a quick follow-up on something we talked about on the last podcast.
Oh, I love a follow-up.
Last week, we talked about Blue's Clues and the hosts, if you recall.
Mm-hmm.
And then I Googled it again just because I want to get deeper into the rabbit hole. And there are more hosts that we don't know about.
Believe it or not.
Believe it or not. The one I came across, his name was, I'm going to butcher this, he's Spanish.
Okay.
Duarte Gomez.
What
I'll show you a little
look
pic.
Like? Got the hair.
He's got the hair. And it was a hoot because
he's cute.
He is cute. I Googled it and I watched just like a brief moment of it. And the production quality is not great. Oh. Literally, he's,
Is this American?
I think it's Spanish.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure where.
So he speaks Spanish on it.
He speaks Spanish. So it's hard for me to gauge like how entertaining he is as a
child's entertainer. And what years was he?
Oh, I didn't even look that up.
Okay.
I assume early aughts. But
early aughts?
2000s. Have you used that yet?
What does that mean?
Early aughts.
Aughts?
I asked Thomas yesterday actually what aughts means, and he's like, that means 0. So early 2000s, early aughts.
Are the kids saying that now?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
you can take that to the bank.
I'm gagged at that.
There it is. But anyway, the production quality was really bad. He was standing in front of a green screen, which I think they all do. But it was to the point where like his hands would like fizzle out at different parts. No. And like Blue would come up to the camera and her eye would like
that's
fizz out.
Real bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But anyway, so that's just a little update. I thought that was cute that there's so
several.
Many Blue's
so
Clues.
You didn't find that guy. There's more.
I think there are more. Like from Europe and stuff like that, but yeah. It's a
wow, I didn't know it was like international.
I know. That's the thing.
Blue's Clues was so cultural.
Exactly. Hola.
Oh, ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás, Blue? Oh wait, Azul.
Isn't his name Blue's Clues or is his name Blue?
It's a girl. Her name is Blue.
Wow.
Remember how that was like a whole controversy where it's like, why is blue a girl? Because blue is a boy color. Everybody knows that.
It should be called pink.
Well, the magenta dog is a boy.
Oh, they really switched things
Even
up.
though that face looks pretty feminine.
Crushing stereotypes.
Left
gender
and right.
stereotypes.
No wonder it was so internationally acclaimed.
Speaking of like kid shows though and stuff,
please.
I found this little, you know how they like just change the animation of things and make them always look worse?
I think I know where we're headed. What
do you think I'm talking about? Barney? No, but also yes.
I've been seeing toys in Walmart of the new Barney. I'm like, this is happening?
And it looks really ugly.
So
why did they just always make them look more like bubbly?
Yes.
And not in a cute way.
Like the off-brand AI version.
Right.
And I'm just like, okay, no thank you.
Okay, but Dora is who I saw recently. And this clip was like, what did they do to Dora? The new Dora looks like she would bite your ankle for absolutely no reason. It's so true. We'll throw a picture up for you guys.
Oh my no.
Terrifying.
Well,
She's
that's
so
the thing.
misty.
They always go from traditional animation to CG, which already just makes it kind of uncanny.
Yeah.
And it's like... bleh.
It's uncomfortable.
It's sort of like the strawberry shortcake, like different generations, like
ours
get
was
worse
the best.
every year. Yeah,
well,
like
actually, a few years back, before ours was really cute too.
Super cute. But
honestly, up until like 2010, she was cute.
But the one with like the feathery haircut, that's our girl.
Yeah,
she's so cute. Love her. But no, I don't know what's going on with Dora these days.
Greta.
What? Latte, chocolate? Ooh, no, thank you.
Come on.
My hand's a little moist from my coffee.
Friendship grows like a flower. That's all.
Friendship.
Nope, that's all.
Oh, I thought we were gonna harmonize.
Oh, friendship grows like a flower. Way up high.
That's all I've got.
That used to be our bond.
Oh, I know. That was our child. That's what bonded us as children.
Literally.
To this day, we are still bonded.
Being born, that was it.
True that. Honestly.
Okay, I have something for you.
Please, take me away.
Take me away. Do you want to hop into a game really quick?
Jen, I'd love to.
Or is it too soon?
Why not? Let's warm up into this game.
Okay, so I saw this fun game that the kids were playing.
The kids are playing.
On TikTok.
Of course.
Anyway, I actually only saw one video of this. It's not like a trend or anything that I know of.
Shocking.
But anyway, it's called Aux Battle. And so basically they think of like a category and then you have to think of the better song that would match that.
Oh, this is going to be so much pressure.
Is that too much?
No, I'm down to try, but I'm scared because you're so much more versed at music.
No, I'm really not. And it could be classics, it can be kids music, it can be whatever.
I'll try to get in the zone. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, so I thought the first category they did, and I thought it was a cute one. Mm-hmm. So it's setting the scene. You just got out of the last day of school and you're walking home for summer. Summer break has just begun. Okay? I feel like there's obvious choices for this
and
one.
I'm going to bring an obvious
one.
And
it feels like summer.
Oh,
you know, like
that's good.
One of those.
That's good for high school.
And so here is the one I'm choosing.
Okay, can't wait.
Wait. Okay. You can't look it.
I can't see a thing.
Okay, here we go. Should I put this on the speaker?
Yeah, just play 3 seconds so we don't get demonetized.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a really good choice.
Island in the Sun.
Okay, I'm just going to go with my gut. And
you have to find it.
I'll find it.
Okay.
But I'm just saying you're going to roll your eyes because you're like, well, of course.
Okay, that's fine.
But this
category can
This will get you pumped. This will make it happen.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Summertime.
And that's it.
That's fantastic.
That's like my go-to. And I actually literally would do that on the last day of
summer. I can imagine just like bopping down the sidewalk to that song.
Bopping to the top.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. The heat is hitting your face.
Yeah.
Okay, at the last day of school, did you guys like throw away all your papers?
Yes.
And like crumple them up and throw them around the classroom?
No. Okay, but like buying, you did?
Yeah, like, well, in a couple grades, my teacher's like, everyone rip out your papers, let's throw them all over the classroom.
That's so fun.
It was so fun. Oh my word. And that song playing behind that?
Oh, forget about it.
Of existence.
Yeah, we would just like rip out all the things in our like notebooks.
And your binders are all like sad.
They're all limp and disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? How they get limp after a while?
They get for sure limp.
10 out of 10 limp.
Okay, my next category is you're feeling really No. Your best friend just left and they live in a different country now.
Oh, this is a lot of pressure. Let me think about it. Jen, this is a lot of pressure. I want to pick something amazing. Okay,
here's the thing,
your best friend just moved.
I'm just gonna do something like that I think of off the cuff.
This is not really applicable to friendship, but it's gonna work.
Well, it doesn't have to be. Go for it. Oh, you have something or no?
I do.
Okay.
Wait, let me find the lyrics so that we can get to the part I would like to show you.
Oh, I'm sad already.
Oh, no, you won't come home and kiss me at night. Oh, no, we won't lie in this kingdom too.
Wait, but this is about a couple.
I know.
But
this is the last love song I'll ever write for you.
That's what I'm saying.
It's harsh to cut it off like that.
It is harsh to cut it off like that. And I know it's about lovers, but imagine like driving in the car and be like, my friend's moving tomorrow.
No, Greta, stop. I'm literally gonna cry.
I did it. I win.
All right, you ready?
Win. Yep.
I lost a friend, like keys in a sofa, like a wallet in the backseat.
Okay, let me get to the other part.
'Cause you made a little too much money to
I just feel like this is sad. Okay,
It's very sad.
it's
Who is
not.
that?
It's Phineas. It's not exactly what I was going for
It works. It completely works.
because it's almost too on point.
Mm,
Oh,
Mhm.
I have a better one. Can I change?
please.
Wait, we didn't even say who won last time.
I won. No, both were great.
I think that you did win though.
Really?
But you kind of put Jesus on the table with that one. If you know what I'm
I
saying.
know what you're saying.
Okay, how about this one?
I
I
love you.
wasn't looking for a hideaway.
Little Ed Sheeran.
I knew you'd bring up Ed Sheeran for this one. How did I know? I'm sad.
Okay, that would be a good one.
We need to change the vibe.
I think
I'm about
I
to
won.
cry.
Do you think I
won? I'm completely down for you winning
Nice. Okay, do you have a category?
that. Okay. This one's like pretty classic, but I just love all these type of songs.
Okay.
You're at a wedding and you
Yeah.
haven't gone out to the dance floor yet, but this song starts playing. You're like, I gotta get out there.
Oh, well, everyone. We're going to do the same one, aren't we?
Are we?
There's like a few that could be great for this. I have mine already.
Okay,
You ready?
hold on. Wow, you've got it geared up and ready to
It's
go.
here. It's
My word. Okay.
New Cupid.
That is just on the nose, though. I'm gonna insult you. That's crazy.
Come on, you're not saying no to that at
I
a
mean,
wedding.
that's again like putting Jesus on the table.
Well, the way you presented the category felt to me like it called for that.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, all right, ready?
Mm-hmm. Ben. Born ready, son.
Yeah, I see you're getting out there.
Yeah, I
You're
am.
getting out there.
But is everybody?
Everybody. Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
See?
It's hard to cut that off, man.
That's what I'm saying. We were ready to go.
yeah.
We
And
were
we're
ready
ready
to
to go at any song in
Any
wedding.
given time. Well, that's so true.
Cupid Shuffle, man.
Cupid
Okay,
Shuffle's the
so
best.
I think you won for creativity on that one, but like
Thank
I won
you.
for overall bop.
I win for overall bop. You're not going to sit in your car and listen to the Cupid Shuffle.
Imagine.
No, seriously. Someone's like,
You pull up
"Oh
and they're
my
like,
God."
are they listening to the Cupid
what
Shuffle?
if you just made a new friend and you're like, do you mind if I play my tunes and while we go
I'll
to
take
coffee?
Aux.
Oh, no worries. Okay, fine. We're driving and you're like, new Cupid.
I'd be like, yes, this person's
Be
gonna
like,
be my friend.
That's actually true. That's
I would
fair.
love
That's
it.
fair. You're like, okay, I know who I'm dealing with.
What?
No, I'm going to cut this. But I was going to say, you just adopted a parrot. What are you going to listen to?
Honestly,
Honestly, I've got a song for it.
it's cute.
Okay, let's do it.
Really? Okay.
No!
Okay, I was
Okay,
ready.
you got one? Okay. The category is you just adopted a parrot. What song are you going to
Did they
listen
not hear
to?
you already say that?
No, I'm saying it twice for the fans.
Okay, you just adopted a parrot. Oh, well, I'd have to say something about my life ending, I think.
What? Oh, because you don't want a parrot?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
It's just like kind of the start of your new era with your parrot.
Oh, I love
With
it.
your parrot.
With your parrot. Under pressure, yeah. Or is it Ice Ice Baby?
Yeah, no, it's under pressure. And
Okay,
I feel
that's
like it
cute.
works.
That's a classic.
You just like with your parrot in the backseat.
yeah, on your shoulder, walking down the street.
Yeah. I like it.
I just picked up this guy from the pet store.
You know,
Under pressure.
His name's Grover.
Really? For a parrot?
What would you name your parrot?
Probably like Perry.
The platypus?
No, Perry the parrot.
All right.
Okay, here's mine.
Yep. Okay. Okay, I see that.
Right?
I see that.
I just feel like my parrot would like
Your
that.
parrot's very chill. He's like, I found a good one.
My parrot's like,
He's like, I think this will work. I
Yeah.
think this will work out.
we're good companions,
Oh,
compadres.
Oh, that was
Okay, so who won that one?
The parrot.
Yeah,
The
honestly.
parrot wins.
Parrot wins. Good job. Thanks
That's
for
what you-
indulging
I
my
would like
new
to just
game.
play that in the car.
I think we should play that in the car where we can actually listen to the whole song
Yeah, and
and
be
actually
like-
think of good categories.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so this is something that makes me feel kind of old.
Okay.
If we
can't
wanna
wait.
jump into
Yes,
that really
let's
quick.
do it.
And it also was just a point that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, can't
so
wait.
it doesn't really make me feel old, but it's just like, wow,
It's just like,
times are changing.
Sure thing.
So when Jules and I went downtown the other weekend for a
Fun.
little staycation situation.
Love.
And we were driving by the Capitol building. This was like late April, right?
Mhm.
So prom was happening. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a ton of girls with their dates by the Capitol building taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And every single girl had a whole bouquet of flowers. And I was like, is this the new thing? Like, we're doing bouquets instead of corsages now?
Interesting.
Weird, right? And so I was like, weird. Maybe just that set of girls thought that would be fun.
Sure.
So then a coworker, she was like, oh, my daughter went to prom, and she was showing me the pictures. And I was like, cool. Daughter has a bouquet. I said, is this what their kids are they doing bouquets? And she's like, yeah, isn't that so weird?
Very.
And I was like, yeah.
I kind of love it.
But I was like, what do they do with the bouquets when they're done taking pictures? And she's like, they give them back to their moms. And I was like, what is the point of this?
I will say, like, the thing I like about it is that when you get back from prom and for, like, the week following,
you can enjoy the
You just
bouquet.
have it there. You're like, oh, it was such a fun night.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
kind of sweet.
That's true. And then Gwenny, this is worldwide because our cousin Gwyneth, she posted her on Instagram, and all of them were holding bouquets.
I didn't even notice that, but you're right.
Yes. And I was like, wow, this seems so expensive.
Right.
To produce a bouquet for every single girl.
But good for the floral shops. Is the guy
doing this?
That's the thing. Like,
or are they getting their own?
And how is every guy hip to it where it's like, I gotta get her a bouquet because
they just
the year
know
we
now.
Started doing that.
I think this is the first year I've ever seen that.
And it's going to be a thing for...
I mean, you haven't seen it, but like...
I will, though.
Yeah.
And I'm sure. And I'm sure it'll last for a while.
I just like the idea of, like, they get you a corsage and you can wear it to the event. And, like, it goes with your dress. It's a piece of it.
Like, prom has been around for, like, what? Almost 100 years now?
Yeah.
And
they've been doing corsages.
Corsages on, like, the wrist.
Yeah, and the men have their little boutonnieres or whatever. I think the men's...
I wonder how... This is what I don't understand about trends. I'm like, how do trends catch
on?
Like that.
I know.
Where it's like, we're all doing
Was
bouquets.
one girl like, ooh, it'd be fun if I had a bouquet. And then for someone saw it and...
smattering of weeks in the last month, everyone's like, we're doing that? Like, that's crazy to me.
That is so weird.
Interesting.
And I wonder how long this has been a thing. Should I look up, like, when did the bouquet thing start?
I'm sure it'll be like, creator on TikTok, Zeladu Montana.
Yeah, I'm wondering who started it too. When did the bouquet
It's like, girlies were doing bouquets this year
for prom start?
It's so interesting.
I know, and it just seems so expensive. The prom bouquet trend gained popularity relatively recently, emerging as a significant alternative to traditional corsages in the past few years. While corsages and boutonnieres have a long history dating back to the 20th century, when men often bring bouquets to their dates' parents, the prom bouquet trend has gained traction more recently, offering a modern and sophisticated option.
Sophisticated.
Interesting. Okay. Past few years, I guess.
Okay, I like it, and I also don't like it. Like, it's just weird.
Social media has played a significant role in the trend, with beautifying arranged prom bouquets being shared widely. Okay.
That's interesting.
It's just weird because it's like... Yeah, I don't know. So it made me feel old because I was like, wow, I'm so out of touch with what the girls are doing these days.
Kind of similarly in that vein, just a couple days ago, I was thinking about how, like, I don't know who's the famous people anymore. I don't know who the singers are anymore.
Yes, you do.
Kind of. Yeah. But, like, as the years go, it's just going to continue to decline.
And what's weird
I don't care.
is that they're all going to be younger than us.
Right.
Like, they already are, like, significant amount of, like,
saying.
Female singers or whatever. They're younger than us.
But that's what I'm saying is I'm like, I kind of just don't really care anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, when I have kids and I'm like, Mom, this is blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, my mom who's like, Timothée Chalamet who? And, like...
I wonder if I'll care. I think I'll care about, like, the things I care about, but like I don't think I'll care too much about actors and actresses. But I'll probably care about like musicians. Like I'll want to be up on like who's the hot singer and songwriter.
Well, I mean that makes sense for you because you are into music, especially more than me. But like yesterday, I was just thinking about I'm like my kids won't care who Tom Cruise is.
I know,
and that's
so weird.
Bizarre to me.
You think, or is he like legend?
I mean, like the way that, say, Elvis Presley is kind of like a legend, but like, that's
withstands the test of time.
I think to a certain degree because he has such a deep filmography, but it's also just like, but he's not going to be like the. But Hollywood even like person.
Julia Roberts, whoa, case in point, Julia Roberts, like she was our parents' actress, and she's still, I would consider some like a very big star that we all know.
That's fair, but when we have kids, she'll be like 80, and they'll be like, I don't care about that person.
But don't you think her movies will stand the test of time?
Most of them. Yeah. Runaway Bride is going to be right at the top.
Her on that horse kills.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. And like, yeah, My Best Friend's Wedding.
I haven't seen that. Is it good? I know it's a classic.
It's the first time I get to say, you've never seen that?
Good point.
Greta, what?
I haven't.
That is a classic.
Okay, let's watch it sometime.
That's like worse than not seeing Star Wars, if you ask me.
No one in the world will agree with you. Not a person.
Comment down below.
Yeah, no. Okay, but the thing that's been making me feel old,
yes, tell me,
happened yesterday. It's just a brief little moment, but I was like, oh shoot, I aged myself. I was driving down 11th, you know, like by the Dutch Bros in the school and all that.
Yes.
Okay, and how busy that road is. So during the noon hour, all the high schoolers get out and they go get their coffee. There's just tons of like fast food places right on that strip. So they're all getting lunch. They're all being teenagers. So it's just really like you can feel the energy in there of people on the sidewalk and stuff. I'm driving down the street, going to go do something on my lunch hour, heaven forbid. And not
Wait,
once,
so this is during lunch, you say? I missed that.
Like the lunch hour of the
day. So why
are
kids out? They can go out and about?
I guess so.
Open campus?
Yeah, they walk out to get coffee and stuff, and then they walk back to school.
I've never had a high school experience like that.
I don't know if that's like frowned upon but it's common. It's been going on my whole life. So anyway, I'm driving down the road, and this happened not once, but 3 times when I was driving.
Okay.
Kids were running across the road, not at designated crosswalks.
Dangerous.
And it's such a busy road.
Yeah,
like cars bumper to bumper, going fast, getting stopped. Literally, it was madness. And I, like, the third time it happened, I was literally like, do I need to call the police and say someone needs to go to that high school and make an announcement that we cannot let these kids jaywalk?
Yeah.
Like, but genuinely, it was a thought that, like, flashed through my mind.
And you're like,
fully
I'm an old
formed.
person.
And I was like, oh my.
Yeah.
Wow. But genuinely, I was like, this
is
not
safety concern for sure.
This is what I'm saying. I'm like, this is not okay.
No.
And it was so irritating to me too. I'm like, teenagers are so irritating to me.
They have no self-awareness.
Or like sense of like, I mean, as a human being, you have a sense of how you could be killed. But like your self-preservation is there. But as teenagers, it's like this whole other
they're
level.
Immortal.
And I'm just like, this is just so inappropriate.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that got me going. And I was like, I need to calm down. I need to calm down.
I'm an adult.
I need to calm down. But anyway, so that was my thing that made me feel old.
Oh my word, I love it. Well, I don't love it. That actually is scary, and I hope they don't die.
It was irritating. I was like, this is why I stay home, because I just don't want to see this crap.
I know, it stresses me out.
Yeah.
Kids scare me and stress me out.
Kids are frightening.
Well, older kids.
Oh, yeah.
Well, younger kids stress me out
Every person that's not me, and even then, scares me.
You know what I've been seeing around, like, more recently when I've been driving around?
What's up?
Being on the street?
Please. Just a girl on the street.
Okay, so you know... this is what makes me feel young, to be honest.
Oh, fantastic.
You know how you, like, get the little stickers in your new iPhones? The Apple stickers. Do they still do that?
Like, they give you an apple.
Yeah, like an Apple sticker.
Yeah. Oh, have we seen the same car? There is a woman who drives around with an Apple sticker on the back of her car. Yes. Yes.
Car?
I don't know if it's blue, but I've seen this car.
Right?
Hilarious.
Okay, and that's not the only car I've seen. Literally this week, I saw that car with 2 Apple stickers on either corner of her back window.
Yes.
And then I saw like 1, maybe 2 other cars with the Apple sticker.
I think you and I were together when we saw one with an Apple sticker last week.
Maybe we were.
But this is what I'm saying. And you're
is
like...
Is this like happening more?
To me, there's just such a person, right? There's a person who like... You get a free sticker, you're like, oh, a sticker. I'm going to put this on my
Better
vehicle.
Utilize it.
Like, I have so many stickers I don't know what to do with. And I'm like, I'm not going to throw those on my car.
That is... companies kind of burden me with stickers.
It's a burden. Because you're like, I
can't throw it away.
I think, is it there's like a human trait to be like, a sticker? Like, ever since you're a kid,
exciting.
You're like, I have a sticker. And you just can't get rid of it. But you can't use it.
I recently got a sticker with a purchase. And I love it. It's so cute, but I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
What am I going to do with this?
I don't want to throw it away, so it's just sitting in there on my
there's people like my sister who are like, I'm just going to put stickers on stuff now. I'm just going to let it happen.
But like what? What am I doing?
That's the
like
thing.
My computer?
I'm finally starting to like put stuff on my iPad.
Yeah.
But that's going to get filled up.
Yeah.
And they're starting to peel already. And like even putting stickers on your water bottle. You know how you cycle water bottles out and they get old and you don't want to use them?
Well,
like,
and
now these stickers are
It
dead.
looks messy to me. Like, I don't really want stickers on my water bottle.
Well, and my struggle is I've never put a bumper sticker on. I bought a bumper sticker, but I'm like, I don't think I can commit.
What does it say?
It says, I'm on my way. It's an inside joke from Smosh for the fans. But I'm just like, I just don't think I can tarnish my vehicle with this.
No, and especially now that I have a new car, I'm like, I'm not doing it.
That's the thing. So it's just like...
And I really regret it. Like my last, well, I don't regret it because it's fine.
Mhm.
But like, you know, my last car, my little Ford Focus,
Yeah.
I had the little Idaho.
I liked it because then when you drove by, I was like, there she goes. I know that's her.
It was kind of cute, but also then I was one of the millions who had
That's
the stupid
true.
little Idahos on there.
That's
and
true.
I was like,
You were ahead of the curve, but not by much.
I felt like I was,
You
right?
were.
I was like,
You were.
and then all of a sudden everyone had these Idaho
and then it was just
stickers,
like,
and I was like,
another one.
okay, but mine wasn't the annoying ones.
Where they're like, here first.
Yeah, or like born and raised, or
Oh my
like,
word. Or where they're like, we're full.
those are kind of funny.
Kind of disrespectful though. No, they're
A
a little disrespectful. Gladly. I don't know how to feel.
Anyway, so stickers
Yeah.
are kind of a burden, honestly.
They are a burden.
But I do love them.
I know. So comment down below, where should we put our stickers? Because
Yeah.
we've got a bunch, but we just don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Should we just throw them away? Should we just free ourselves?
Maybe we should.
We
It's
could
kind
just
of
do
like
it.
burning candles. Like, just burn the candle. Actually, it's not. Because that would be like, just use the
Just
sticker.
use the sticker.
But like, where to put it,
You should just slap it on the wall and see what Julia says. Like, what is this?
She'd be like, she would be so mad.
Imagine.
I would not blame her for being
Oh
mad,
my
though, because it
word.
probably ripped the paint off.
True that. We know
I could
all
put
about
it-
that.
No. Yeah, anyway.
Good stuff.
Okay, speaking of iPhones, though, I love a segue.
I do love
I
a
love when it
segue.
works out.
I know, you're like, here we are. Here we are and here you are.
They just came out with the design for what is it? iPhone. Oh, I didn't write it down. iPhone 17. Maybe?
Is it like as thin as a piece of paper?
Have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
Yes.
No, for real?
It's like way thinner
Like
than my
pinky?
pinky.
Oh.
Way
Well, yeah,
thinner.
because this is about the size of an iPhone
way
now.
thinner. I can't literally paper. And people are like, no.
Mm.
And they compromised the camera quality because they only have one camera now, so that it could be as thin as it is.
Oh, but is the camera super powerful? Is it really
It's
good?
probably a good camera. I mean, it
'cause
has
they,
to be.
They can only get better.
But they're like $2,000. And people are like, we don't want thin.
No.
What good is that
No.
doing me?
It's just a gimmick at this point. Ever since 2000 when they
Yeah.
started making Apple stuff, it was like, it's an iPad, it's this big.
Yeah.
And every year, how can we outdo ourselves? They're just going to start to lap themselves.
I know.
I
And
don't
people
know.
are like, it was already kind of warped, it looked like in the picture, but maybe because that was just how thin
just
it
the
is.
way it was looking.
But you'll have to look it up.
That's
it's pretty
insane.
insane. Actually, let me just quickly show you.
Yeah, let me see.
Because I want to get your reaction on it.
I mean, I'm
iPhone
already
17.
gagged about
the
it,
kids
as the
say.
kids say. I feel like you and I
Also,
have to say.
17. iPhone 17.
I wonder how many we'll get up to. When we're dead.
Yeah, it feels silly to keep going.
You should
okay.
just start calling it something different. Oh my goodness, that thing is gonna snap, crackle,
That's what I'm
pop in my
saying.
pocket.
One drop cracked.
Mine already gets cracked one drop, and it's
It's
thick as the
scary
hills.
thin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the selling point.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
give
that's
us-
the thing about this is the only change is how thin it is, and they're gonna up their price on it.
good for them. Way to go, Apple! You
Paper
did it
thin
again.
iPhone
You did it again.
with one camera. That is
mhm.
not what I'm out for.
That's not my cuppa. I'll tell you that.
Anyway,
That's crazy.
I thought that was crazy.
That's insanity.
I just wonder how far they'll go.
How far I'll go.
Does that make me feel old?
Moana?
I mean,
Oh, the Apple thing?
yeah.
Everything makes me feel old.
Yeah.
I can find a way for everything to make me feel
It's
old.
True.
Yep.
Oh, that's a fun little game.
Does this make you feel old or not?
Yeah.
For the most
How
stuff.
do those curtains make you feel old?
Okay, those curtains, those linen, floor to ceiling curtains make me feel old. I can't
See.
think of something. Maybe because
Take
we're
your
at an
own
age
words.
where we could purchase curtains.
Oh.
We could go that far.
Yeah, you could.
Jenica, how does this pillow make you feel old?
It makes me feel old because I remember when it was not that color.
Wait, for real? For real?
Well, it's so much darker.
It used to be blue, you guys.
It's
Maybe my
faded.
eyes have changed. Oh
I've
my
become
word.
colorblind.
You know
with
how
age.
people have that fear of holes?
Yeah.
This pillow would probably set them off.
Well, Julia has that, and
Oh,
she does
she's doing
with
fine.
it.
Is this her exposure therapy?
Right.
She just comes
She
home
rubs
from
it
work, she's
every
like,
day for
okay.
in pain.
We're making it happen. We're making it
I
happen.
think I kind of have that.
I think everybody to a certain degree does. Kind of like how people are like, I'm afraid of heights. I'm like, no poop. Everyone. Quiet
We're
on
trying to
set.
film
Hold
in
on
here.
set.
Anyway, go on.
But I'm just like, everyone's afraid of heights.
Yeah.
To a certain degree.
Yeah.
Unless you're
It's like, to what level? Is it compromising your
right.
life?
Like, I'm afraid of heights. Okay, grow up. For everybody is.
For.
For
How long do we have
4
to
fears.
be here
I
for?
watched Divergent the other day.
That's one of my favorite movies.
What a treat.
That is literally one of my favorite movies.
What an absolute treat.
I remember when it first came out, I watched it like 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row.
Yeah, amazing.
I was obsessed.
I could do that today.
I could too.
Delightful.
I love Triss.
I do too.
I love... Well, I don't love Shailene Woodley,
but
which
the
is
whole
the thing.
cast.
Yeah, the whole cast is great. People who do that scream, it kills me. Yeah, I love the cast. I love the concept. I miss a dystopian society situation.
I think we're headed back. Are you going to read the new Hunger Games book?
With Haymitch?
Mm-hmm.
Have you?
I want to. I just keep
I would
forgetting
like to read it, yes.
Did you know they cast Haymitch for the movie?
And it's not...
Who were you wanting it to be?
I was initially going to say what
it's this guy, Joseph Zada.
I could see that.
Yeah, I'm like, if you do a side by side of him,
pulled
because it was on my notes, and I felt like segue, Divergent, Hunger Games. But yeah, that's him.
I like it. Yeah, I think it works well.
I'm not familiar with his work at all.
Woody Harrelson, he kind of looks like Woody Harrelson.
That's the thing. So. If you do a side by side, you're like, okay,
yeah,
good for them. Well done.
Okay, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but I want to read the book. I just have forgotten it exists.
Yeah, I would like to read it as well.
Let's do it. Let's do like a little book club. I'd love to read that book, Nancy. All right, speaking of Hunger Games, I just have like this funny thought I had the other day.
Okay.
What do you think Josh Hutcherson is doing right this second?
Why do we always talk about this?
Because I'm so curious about that man's life.
Isn't this like a thing that people do?
Specifically for Josh Hutcherson?
What was the pooping thing?
This is what we've talked about before. Josh Hutcherson could be pooping right now. We don't know. But that's all. That's all I have to say. I just am kind of curious what he's doing.
Well, what is any celebrity ever doing?
That's the thing.
Just life.
That's the thing. We're all just existing.
But like, he's
right
not
now.
acting anymore, is he?
He is. They're doing another Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, was that successful?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We should watch it. It's actually really
You watched
good.
it?
I love that movie.
It's
so cute.
Wait, is it for kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the thing. It's a horror movie. It's not scary at all.
Is it marketed as a horror movie for adults?
50-50.
Okay, interesting.
The thing about it is the fans of Five Nights at Freddy's love the movie, and lots of children have seen it because it's like people call it like a good intro to horror movie. Like if you've never watched it, any type of scary movie, it'd be a
we're
good one.
beyond that.
We're quite beyond that, but it's like,
I will watch it.
It's very enjoyable.
Okay,
and I think you're gonna hate it, but I think it's fun.
I like Josh Hutcherson.
It feels like a comfort movie to me.
Oh, good. Have you watched it more than once?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you do.
I do like it. Literally last week, I was like, should I watch the Five Nights movie again?
But anyway, back to Josh.
Yeah.
So he's filming maybe.
Well, he is, and they made a sequel for the Five Nights at Freddy's, which comes out in December.
So, they already made it.
Yeah, which I didn't know about, but the trailer
comes out when?
December.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I was recently looking at the movie theaters, and
there's nothing. Well, literally the other day,
playing.
Thomas and I were like, let's go see a movie.
You can't.
Don't really want to see Snow White.
No. Snow White. Is that even out still?
It's still in the big theater, which I'm shocked by.
Oh, wow. What? You had something to say.
I'm going to go see the Minecraft movie, I think.
Why?
People say it's hilarious.
I've heard the opposite.
I mean, I've heard mixed reviews, but people I trust are like, no, go see it. It's really good.
Okay, the Minecraft movie.
Well, did you know it was like written or directed by the same people who did Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
Yes.
So that's going to be funny.
Exactly. They're like, it's that kind of humor.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
I do want to go see that. Is that out in the theaters right now?
So that's the thing. Thomas and I wanted to go to the cheap seats, but it's not in the cheap seats yet. So maybe in a couple weeks. Cheap seats
still a thing?
There's like one in Boise we've been to.
Okay.
It's a great deal.
Oh, the real theater in
the Overland one.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay, that one's still a cheap seat.
So it's a great deal.
Because the real in Nampa's closed, which is so devastating.
Sad, I know.
Anyway, Josh Hutcherson is probably filming something.
God bless him. Did you know he lives in Heath Ledger's old house?
I think you told me that.
I did.
I think you talk about Josh Hutcherson more than you realize.
I just want to know what that man is doing.
Why don't you DM him? I'm actually quite certain.
Should I DM Josh Hutcherson right now? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Anyway, any further thoughts
on Josh Hutcherson?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Does he have Instagram?
Oh, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he
kind of feels like one of those type of people who doesn't.
He might be an off the grid type of celeb. Good for him.
Good for him.
Is he there? Is that really him?
Yeah, well, it's verified. I'm messaging him.
No, he has like 100 followers.
Hey, bud.
You should screen record this so you can put it up on this.
Okay. Good idea.
Is this really Josh?
It's verified. I don't even care if it's not him. Hey, bud. What are you doing right now?
Are you taking a dump? No, don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. If he answers back, this will be iconic.
So curious. All right. I'll let you guys know.
Wait, how many followers did he? Did I see that
2
right?
million.
Oh, okay.
5
Why
posts.
did I see 100?
His first post was in 2023. His last post was March. So,
Oh, so
man,
he's pretty
what a
active.
short little guy.
He's a short king.
He's so
as they
cute.
say.
He kind of is like the OG short king,
Oh,
as
he
the kids
follows
say.
184. That's what I was seeing.
Ah, yes. Look at his little helmet.
He is really like 5'5".
5'5".
5'5".
All right, what do you have to tell me?
5'5".
5'5".
Okay, so the other day at church, we had a potluck, and it was
Yum.
taco bar, which I
Oh.
love.
Oh, do you?
I
don't know. A church
tacos
taco bar?
are delish.
Tacos are delish. Well,
But
you don't like the kind of tacos
by the time
like.
I got up to the line, there was only hard shell tacos left. Who literally invented hard shell tacos? I would like to have a word
I
with
went
them
through a
because,
phase as like a middle schooler where I was like, I'm only hard shell.
well, everyone wanted to be hard shell.
But you just can't.
But
it's a phase, Mom. It's not a phase, Mom.
I'm hard shell.
I'm hard shell only.
Don't offend
Well,
me.
because it's literally just a nacho that's like in your hand.
Immediate crumble.
It immediately crumbles, and honestly, the shards in your gums,
It's painful.
more than just a
sheer
chip.
glass in there.
But because, okay, why is it that you can have a chip, nothing happens, but you have a hard shell
Because
taco and it
I'll tell you
slices
why.
and dices?
because you have, well, A, they're harder.
Mm-hmm.
B, you have control over where you place the chip in
Right.
to not cause it to
Right.
go random
Yeah,
places in your
that's
mouth.
true.
When you have a hard shell,
Yeah, it just explodes in there, and it's like,
it's an open.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, literally. It's all bets are off.
Okay, so what did you do?
Well, I ate it.
Did you make like, you
and
should have
it-
just made like a little walking taco. You should have just
Okay, so
crumbled it
here's
up,
the
made
deal.
a
I
salad.
went and made one, and it was just a normal hard shell that's just like U shape, right?
Yep.
And it crumbled everywhere, but it was fine. I got it down. And the meat kind of softened the bottom, which I think is what they say.
Sure.
So it kind of was tolerable.
Mhm.
Then I wanted another. Went up to get another, and they had switched out the hard shell with a different type of hard shell that was like flat on the bottom.
Oh yeah, they like
Which
stand
I
on
thought-
your plate.
This is great. I'll be
Mhm.
able to fit more toppings, and it will sit up straight. This is awesome.
Mhm.
This is iconic,
Mhm.
right? I go to worse, 10,000 times worse, because you take one bite and it's just like the whole thing actually fell apart in my hand. It was everywhere.
And then like the
So
taco
then-
grease
yes.
is like. Oh,
so then I just decided
no.
to just crumble it more and just make nachos.
Did that work okay?
It was fine, but so hard,
Mhm.
so
Yep,
sharp and
yep.
so hard.
They are okay, and also when those things expire, you are fighting for your
Stale.
life to
they
get through
already
it.
feel stale.
That they do
when they're
already
fresh.
sell. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what cracks me up is how people buy those like hard shell, or not even for a hard shell, but a taco.
The container,
holder.
yeah, the
Those
holders.
are what you use those maybe once a year. Those
Do
are
people have those aside from restaurants?
oh yeah,
Really?
oh for sure.
Huh,
That
I
feels
wasn't
like
aware of that.
that's definitely like white people nonsense.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like that's one of those things where if you own it, even if you eat tacos semi-frequently, you're going to forget you have that.
And then I'm like, oh shoot, the one time I ate tacos,
And
I
also,
forgot to use
it's
my
so
container.
involved. You have to wash it, and
Yeah.
like that's ridiculous.
And where do you store that monstrosity?
It doesn't just fit into a wedge.
No, it's cattywampus.
Well, where would you put that? Cutting boards?
I don't even would it
Plates?
fit in a cutting board
No.
slot?
Yeah, just like I don't know.
It's a bad call.
It's definitely
Anyway,
a bad
I
call.
don't know who invented taco shell. Yep.
They thought it was a good idea.
Hard talk.
Hard
Am
shell.
I having a seizure?
Not usually.
Hard stroke. Help me. Hard shell. Tacos.
Call them ambulance.
Whoa, I'm scared for my
I
brain.
think you need to take a breath. I
Hard
think you need
shell.
more coffee.
Tacos. Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Hard
that.
shell tacos.
Hard shell taco. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That was a hoot.
Anyway,
Love it.
I don't know who that. Oh, but you know what? I always did want
Mm.
hard shell. Oh, another reason I wanted hard shell as a kid.
What?
We always have flour. A, so you always want what you don't have.
Fair enough.
B, iCarly spaghetti tacos.
Oh,
If you were iCarly fans,
You know what we're saying.
the spaghetti taco.
Do you think that'd be good?
We tried it. Our
Did
mom
you?
made us
Oh,
spaghetti
that's so
tacos,
cute.
and they're not
Mm.
bad, but they're
Mm.
not like good.
It's just like a bunch of.
It's like a
bunch.
chip with spaghetti.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
But
don't
I
like
kind of
it.
want to try it again. I had spaghetti yesterday with just a roll, and I just like made a sandwich out of
Oh,
it.
sure.
And it was delicious.
Sure.
But I guess that's a little different.
That's crazy too. Where'd you get a roll? Did you buy that?
I had it at school.
Oh, okay. I just have such a hard time imagining you at the grocery store being like, I'm buying rolls.
No,
That's
it was
so not
teacher
you.
appreciation.
And so
this
they're like,
week.
I appreciate my teacher. I'm going to get her some rolls. Actually, shoot. Get a girl some bread.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I
But
love
no,
that.
our school had this pasta day for teacher appreciation. So
Interesting.
spaghetti and rolls. And we had Italian sodas,
Oh,
which that was a throwback.
I'm telling you, Italian sodas, those
They
things
hit
have
sometimes.
a chokehold on me.
They gag.
They gag. I don't know if that's the correct application.
Oh, okay.
They gag.
They gag? You can't say they gag?
I'm gagged at that Italian soda.
Oh, I gagged.
Yeah.
I think they gag is good.
They gag? Gagging? Okay, if you're gag... Well, okay, we won't
They
go there.
gag. I don't know. I feel like it's okay.
Okay, I'll start implementing that.
Yeah, they gag. Okay, you
can't.
know what animal I hate?
So many. You're not
Yeah,
an
I
animal
actually
person.
hate most animals.
Yeah.
Sue me.
Don't let Robert Irwin hear you say that.
I love Robert.
I do too. Everyone does.
He's looking for
A
Never mind.
wife. Oh my word, I actually had a note about Robert Irwin, if we want a quick sidebar.
Did you please?
You know that whole thing that's been going around where it's like 100 men or one gorilla who's winning that fight?
Yes.
First of all, what's your quick opinion on that?
100 men.
Same. He was like, guys, the conclusion I'm coming to is that leave the gorilla alone.
Of course he would say that.
Of course he did, right?
That's so good.
Yeah, hilarious.
That gags.
That gags.
Can I say that?
No.
Oh, is that what I said last time? Is that what I just said?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Wow, I'm not well in the
No,
brain.
you're fine. Go on. What were
A
you
little
gonna say, though?
insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brine.
No, membrane.
Membrane.
Yeah.
Rise of lights.
Rise of lights.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't like squirrels. I don't like squirrels.
Oh, yuck. No.
I hate squirrels. They actually give me a skin crawl.
People think they're cute, but if you really look at one, mange.
It's the tail that gets me.
They're wiry.
The way they're like,
You'd think that the tail is what makes it cute, but you see that tail.
you see a wire.
It's bristle.
It's disgusting.
You can see through the fluff.
Ugh.
It's not fluffy.
and their
It's
little claws and the way they like scamper
Mhm,
around.
mhm.
Okay, but
Mhm.
spell squirrel for me. Bet you can't.
I could totally do it. What will you give me when I get it right?
Um,
I'm so ready for my reward. No, tell me seriously. I need a reward for this. 'Cause
I
I'm
will
gonna
give
nail
you.
it.
I will give you a nut in honor of the squirrel.
I don't know if I want that.
I have almonds.
Okay, sick. Yes, I will take an almond. Okay, so what you're saying is it's hard to do and you can't do this.
I've never been able to spell the word squirrel.
Prepare your butt.
Okay.
SQUIRREL. Squirrel.
What if I said that was wrong?
I'm right.
It is right.
Get me my almond.
BRB.
She's getting me an almond. So
Keep the people entertained
I
while
will.
I'm gone.
So speaking of squirrels, I watched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory last night.
yeah.
You remember that one? How there's squirrels in that movie?
No, I haven't seen that in forever.
Okay, there's a part where there's a bunch of squirrels and they
Pause. Do you want a Brazil nut or almond?
I think I'm kombucha girl about it.
Yeah, seriously, let's go.
Surprise me, how about?
Okay.
Keep it real.
Okay, go on.
Anyway, since you don't remember the movie very well, this will be a moot point. But there's a part where there's a bunch of squirrels getting walnuts out of the nuts. That's how they put nuts in their chocolate, is they have squirrels do it. And Thomas and I are like,
Okay.
those squirrels had to have been washed, right? But
Washed?
also- well, because you're not going to have a dirty squirrel opening your food. Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm over it. But all that to say, the squirrels have to be clean to open these walnuts.
And squirrels aren't.
They're not.
Squirrels are
Because
riddled
I
with
was like,
disease.
even if those were clean squirrels, they were like opening the nuts with their little mouths. I'm like, there's saliva on
Ew,
that.
I hate
Hannah
them.
gave me the freaks.
Okay, and I think squirrels are pervs.
Yeah. Most animals are.
Because a squirrel has watched me take a shower before.
I think that's just that one squirrel's problem. I gotta be real with
I shouldn't
you.
blame the community of squirrels
They're like,
for that.
we're not all like that. Don't judge us
Don't
from
put us
that.
all in that category.
Wait, so what? He's just sitting there? He's like, hey,
Okay,
girl.
so like we have a window, which I
Yep.
usually actually have closed because neighbors.
Good point.
But like, I don't know why I didn't have it closed. But there's like a barn thing, like a house thing,
Yeah.
and he was sitting on top of it, lounging, sitting down,
the lounging
just
is creepy too.
staring me dead in the eyes
And
as
you
I
were
was
like
taking
watching
a
him and
shower.
you're like, hey, bud.
And I was like, ew, bye.
ew, yucko. I
and he
hate
just
that.
sat there, and I just had a staring contest with
Was
him.
he like zoning out though? Like, was he having a moment?
How am I supposed to say that?
You should have given him one
They
of
don't
these.
have pupils. How can they tell where they're looking?
The whole thing is pupil.
That is creepy, isn't it? Maybe that's what makes them so weird.
Everything about them's gross.
Have you ever seen a squirrel walk? Like
on its hind legs?
No.
What?
Walk. Like, oh, if a hot dog had
What? Also, why does every nut just taste like dirt?
well, Brazil ones
These are good,
do
though.
especially
These are
taste like
good.
dirt.
They're so good for you.
Okay, I'll get to the hot dog thing in a minute, but like, why do squirrels walking? That's wow.
I'm down. Let's just keep it right in.
Okay, why? No.
I'm just gonna eat this while you figure out what's
Cut
happening.
the show. Have you ever seen a squirrel walk?
Like this on all
No,
fours.
not fast.
Just
They always ever scamper, right? Like you
Mhm.
just see them running around
scuttle.
from thing to thing. They're
Scuttling
scuttling around.
Mm-hmm.
Jules and I had this squirrel that would keep coming to our yard. We thought he was sick because he would walk everywhere, like slowly. And
He
it
might
was
be.
so uncomfortable.
You know, I'm not trying.
But then today I saw a squirrel over there walking.
Okay, Jen.
And it grossed me out.
I don't want to scare you, but I'm going to. They might have rabies. Because did you know
What am I supposed to do with that information?
You can't. You just sit and hide. But here's the thing. In the movies, when an animal has rabies, they're like foaming and like crazy looking, right?
That's not real.
No, they're like friendly and slow.
Ew.
So if an animal approaches you and like wants to eat out of your hand
Don't let
and is
him.
moving slowly, rabies.
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 Just
Go straight to jail.
rabies. Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. I am gripping this nut in my
Can you
hand.
just eat
I
that?
just feel like it's a lot right now.
She's nibbling.
We'll just get it out of
Okay,
the
but
way.
anyway, if a hot dog were to walk, if a hot dog had legs, would it be horizontal or vertical?
Okay, when I imagined it, it was just like
Stick.
walking.
Okay,
Yeah.
so horizontal.
But you're saying
Or even vertical.
People are on like it looks like a dog.
Yeah.
That
like
makes
a
more
wiener
sense.
dog, like
that makes more
two,
sense.
two.
It just did not occur to me.
No, mine's definitely straight up too, and he has little legs and arms.
I wonder if that's like says something about our personalities.
Yeah, maybe.
Or like how your
well,
brain
because you
works.
know what I think of is Mr. Peanut.
Exactly.
That's the vibe it's giving. for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
And he has little blue tennis shoes.
oh, he's wearing shoes. Mine just has like arms that are noodles and they're the color of hot dogs, and he's just like,
Ew, and the legs are noodles too?
I guess there's tennis shoes.
There
I
has
don't
to
imagine
be
the
shoes,
color though.
The poor guy.
Yeah.
He's
just
grounding.
a hot dog.
He's grounding.
The hot dog is grounding.
We need to stop before this goes any further.
Anyway, guys, what color are the tennis shoes on your hot dog? And is your hot dog walking all fours? I wonder if it's a right brain or left brain thing where you think that way.
Yeah, I wonder. It also kind of makes me think of, wait, is this a Mandela or did the little wiener?
I don't know. I don't know.
You always make me feel insane. The little wiener,
You do that
the
yourself.
weenie whistle guy,
Yes, Oscar Mayer.
was he standing up?
Was there a guy for that?
Isn't he a character?
I don't think so. Well,
Is he just like on the little skateboard?
was there a skateboard?
Was it?
Remember how we had that? You know what I'm going to say.
We don't even go there.
Yeah.
Pickle wearing
The pickle on a skateboard that
yeah.
we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It was just memory hold for both of us.
We both have a memory of a pickle on a
on a skateboard, and we
skateboard.
don't know what it's about.
no clue.
Anyway, but no, I don't know what you're talking about. Hot dog on a skateboard.
No, it's the little weenie whistles. You know,
The
the
little weenie. Yeah. Yes, the
he's
weenie
on a
whistle.
skateboard on that, isn't he?
Maybe. We're going to have to look it up.
Okay, we will.
Okay, so last podcast, you were telling me about that trend where people are like, I'm so hungry, I could eat.
Yeah.
And
Did
it's
you do that to your dad?
Yes, I did.
No.
I did.
Did you film it?
I did film it.
Never been so excited.
Okay, but I feel like I kind of want to tell you what happened before you watch it.
Okay,
though.
can you tell us everything?
Okay,
How
so
did you find out who to say? Like, what was your deal?
After you told me about the trend, I was like kind of racking my brain for like, okay, who is in my dad's circle from his life? And I
love
remembered a childhood friend who was in his wedding.
Okay.
So
You remember the first and last name?
I do, because I've
Wow.
met him several times.
Okay.
So it's just like, and he's also one of those first last name people where
Firsty
you kind of have to
lassies.
say
Yeah.
both.
Mhm.
So I was at my parents' house the other night. I'm like, we're having dinner. Perfect. Let's do this thing. And I was getting like really anxious and excited about it. And it was like the perfect setup. My dad got his food before I did, sat down, where we're all sitting. I got my food. I'm like, okay, so dad's already started eating.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to sit down and be like, oh, I'm so hungry.
Yes.
I could eat blah, blah, blah.
Perfect.
So I sat down. I'm like, have my camera set up. I'm like really excited to see what happens. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to change the guy's name.
Did anybody know that you were doing this?
No.
Okay.
No. And I'll change the guy's name for the sake of this. But I said Alex Smith. Let's say that's my dad's friend's name. So I sat down. I'm like, oh, man, I'm so hungry. I could eat Alex Smith. And I'm like clocking my dad. And he's just like.
He didn't hear you. He's too busy.
He's kind of looking up, looking around. And then I'm sitting there for a sec. And Aaron and my mom were like, who? And I was like, Alex Smith. And mom's like, what made you think of that name? And, and I was like watching my dad and I'm like, Dad, you didn't think it was weird that I said I'm so hungry I could eat Alex Smith? And he's like, well, it was you, so kind of made sense. And mom's like, exactly.
You can't do those trends when you're already
exactly.
Weird.
That's exactly it.
Yeah. Oh, this looks good.
He's looking right at you.
Specifically?
His face.
He's thinking about it.
No, like he's
Still processing.
So anyway, it was kind of funny, but it was also like disappointing.
I love that.
The turnout kind of made me laugh more.
The initial his eyes
you
was
could
there.
see he was like,
you
okay,
could see
weirdo.
it. Like
but then he didn't follow up.
And then he was like, okay, whatever. Greta's
exactly,
weird.
because I say weird stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a satisfying but also disappointing thing at the same time. It was.
I love it. I should have done that on my dad.
I know. Okay.
But I told him about the trend and he thought it was funny. So
shoot. Yeah.
Who could I do it on that? I still don't.
Well, who's like an old person in your life? Like
know.
even someone who's your age, but it's like an
Imagine
old person.
doing it on like grandma or grandpa. That would be so funny.
Oh my word. Sometimes I think about like involving grandma and grandpa in like those discussions that we have where it's like so weird. I'm like, how would they respond?
They would just look around.
Because the sense of humor is so different.
It is true.
Like for those generations that I'm like, would they even
so
get it?
glad. I'm proud of you for
Thank
doing
you.
that.
It was quite funny. He's just like,
so funny.
You're weird.
Can you put it up for them to
I
see?
will.
Okay, good.
I will. Yeah.
I'll say one more thing.
Please do. Let's do it.
I just saw this
So,
post and it
what's
made
up?
me laugh so hard. This is going to be like a 5-second clip, or 5-second conversation.
No, we'll talk about it for 10 minutes.
Probably. That's what we do.
Love it.
Anyway, but it was just, I literally went, like I laughed so hard. Okay. Remember when you would have standardized tests in school and your parents would make you eggs for breakfast? Do you have a memory of that?
Okay, what I love about memes like that is it's like, how did we all have the same
had such
childhood?
a universal experience.
Everyone's the same. It's kind of adorable.
I know, I love it so much because
that.
so they made such a big deal about like ISATs and like all those standardized tests.
And may
in
I
school.
just say, here we are.
May I just say it's so stupid.
Here we are.
And like, but it would stress you out as like a kid. But my mom was always like, Jen, it's literally not a big deal. But they would send out like memos like, make sure your kids have a good breakfast or whatever. So my mom would make
the
me
worst
eggs.
week ever. Yeah.
She would. And I'm like,
No,
she's
same.
like, I don't care.
Same.
You just do your best,
Same.
but here you go.
Did you guys also go through a phase where they were like, blueberries are really good for your brain? And so mom's like throwing some blueberries on there too.
Oh my word, hilarious.
But the eggs thing is very real.
And she would give me a piece of gum. Because
the gum!
peppermint was also supposed to be
to stimulate your brain and like keep you awake and kind of like associate.
Yes.
Oh, that is so
Anyway, that just
funny.
brought back such a memory and I was like, wow, we really all did have the same life.
That's so cute.
Anyway,
my
that's
word.
all.
For some reason, that also reminds me of like the thing about when you go swimming and you eat like a sandwich right afterward and it
So
just
good.
hits so
It hits.
good. I'm so looking forward to that.
This giant pillow.
Yeah, just trying to get my therapy in. It's very comfy.
No, like a sandwich with like
Some
even
chips.
better if you have chips and you put the chips in the sandwich.
Oh my stars. And you
Next
have like
level.
a Capri Sun.
No. You know I've been loving my Capri Suns
Are you still
recently.
doing Capri Sun?
No,
Okay.
I'm
You're
not.
over it. You ran out. That's really what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kids have brought any for
You
birthdays.
can't bring yourself to go buy some Capri
I'm not
Sun.
gonna buy myself
You're just gonna
a pack.
draw the line there.
That'd be so bad.
Jen, what are you looking forward to doing this summer?
Going to Australia.
Okay, that's a big one.
Going
And what are you going to
Australia.
do there? Go to the beaches? Like,
Yeah,
what do you
girl.
do there?
I would really like to go see an opera at the Sydney Opera House, or
Is
not
that on
even
the
an
docket?
opera, just like
whatever.
a show or like something there.
Is
would
that
be
like an
amazing.
accessible thing a person
Yeah,
can
we
do?
were looking up tickets for stuff, and they're like $70 or something, like nothing crazy to go
Cool.
like see
That's
some
really
sort of
cool.
performance. So that's something I would like to do.
Yeah.
I also love to like pet a kangaroo,
Yeah, you should just go
hold
to like
a koala.
Oh, yeah, get chlamydia.
Yeah, Okay, we've talked about this before. That's so dramatized.
It's true though.
Not the ones in
the ones
thing.
in a reserve are probably quite
How are
healthy.
they getting that?
I don't know how the world works. I don't know how science works. Yeah.
But I'm excited for Australia.
That's
and
fun.
Beaches. It's gonna be winter when we go there, so it's not gonna be like hot like swimming, but like we'll take nice walks.
What's like the
get good coffee.
What's the food culture there? They do coffee.
Great. Oh, they have the best coffee
What
in
kind
the world.
of like restaurants? Just all kinds?
Yeah, they have really good food, like natural,
like salads and things.
Bowls,
Yum,
lots of yummy things.
I love it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's been a while since I've been.
Do they have a Outback Steakhouse?
I doubt it. Yeah. Actually, probably they do, but no one probably goes there except for the tourists.
They're like, this is gross.
Yeah, this is gross.
This is gross. Are you going to pretend to be Australian while you're there?
Well, I thought about it.
Just to blend in.
And I tried my accent, and Julia laughed at me, so probably not.
I thought it was pretty good when we were pretending to be Robert Irwin.
I think so.
I thought it was passable.
I'm much better at British than Australian.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Prove it right now.
British is so much easier to do. I feel like it throws off the tongue.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. Whereas Australian is like... I can... okay, once I say throw another shrimp on the bar, yeah, I can kind of get into it.
She's in.
Throw... I'm so embarrassed.
It's a lot of pressure. Do it.
Throw another shrimp on the... Wait.
Throw another shrimp on the
barbie.
Throw
a shrimp on the barbie.
Rise of lights.
We're going to have an Australian party.
Yep, we're going to have an Australian.
Everybody come out back. No, I'm not. I can't. I have to get into a rhythm with it, and if I can't the get-go, it's not going to happen.
That's true. I feel like accents were easier to do when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I agree. As I've gotten older, maybe our mouths are more...
Whoa. Or... I think it's more like a social thing where you're like, I don't feel like risking it.
Oh, I can.
And like getting
I just
there.
risked it.
You did in front of all of our viewers.
Wow.
So,
all 12 of you.
Guys, bless you for coming today.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for being here today. Jenica's looking forward to going to Australia.
She sounds good.
Enjoying the sunshine. You should come with me.
What are you looking forward to this summer?
I
love the 4th of July, and I love fire pits, and I love...
yes.
I just love summer. I love everything about it. I'm looking forward to my strawberries blooming.
Strawberries. I'm just looking forward to like a hot summer night, going on walks, getting in the water of any kind.
We should go swimming a ton.
I would love to. Literally, the neighborhood pool, they took the cover off and they're like cleaning it, and I'm like, let's go.
I know. I tapped into the pool last summer too, and it was so fun.
So fun. Yes. I'm so excited.
Read a
about
book,
it.
suntan, jump in.
There is nothing like it. Actually, I'm so excited.
I don't suntan. I sit in the shade and wear so much sunscreen.
The best is like swimming around and then laying on the hot concrete.
The best is just like the in and out. Like, I'm too hot, cooled off. I'm too cold.
It's fantastic.
Get hot.
Oh my word. Bring a friend, have some chats. It's so fun. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to the journey.
No, I don't care.
And I don't care that.
I just stop. I need to stop. Okay, this was cracked. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Yeah, really.
Thanks for watching this far. Most episodes aren't like this. We were high on caffeine.
No one's made it this far. Nope. It's you and I here.
Nope. It's just you and I.
Josh.
And that's why we're here. Josh. Just for the three of us. Enjoy. Comment down below if you made it this far. I love you.
What was this?
Let's see if Josh Hutcherson messaged me.
Oh, yeah. Just to close off. Imagine what kind of closing that would be.
Oh, my word. Imagine. Nope.
We'll keep you posted on it.
All right. We'll let you know if Josh Hutcherson talks to me and tells me what he's doing today.
Right. Love you guys.
Love you. Peace out. Have a great week.
Cheers.
Love you. Cheers. Knuckles. I'm done.